Noah Syndergaard, your man, the power of Thor.
Come on.
Told the New York Post today he doesn't mind if a player flips his bat after a homer because he earned it by hitting a home run.
Really?
Jake Arrieta, I think he has a different take. Listen to this.
Some of that might have to do with the situation, the magnitude of the game, and who's doing the bat flipping. If it's a young guy who might not have earned that right yet, then somebody might wear the next one in the ribs. But if it's a guy like Bautista or somebody who's been doing it for a number of years, then you got to tip your cap. Certain guys have earned the right to do that. And, it's something that I think the fans enjoy, and it just shows some enthusiasm. And in big spots like that, there's so much on the line, and sometimes it's nice to see guys let loose and let that excitement really show.
So we heard a couple different things from Jake. Kind of depends on the player, depends on the situation. However, if he doesn't feel it's justified by a player, might have to take one in the ribs. What's your reaction?
I'm a bat flip guy.
Yeah.
I like to think that we here at 120 really started the public consciousness of the bat flip years ago.
Is that right?
We've been talking it since day one, people. Right here. And now everybody talks about the bat flip.
Okay.
And for good reason. I think Jake's right. I think you do have to figure it out. Noah, I'm not real keen on your comments of like, yeah, you've earned it. Joey Bats had the bat flip heard around the world. And that's really what went next level when he did that against Texas in the playoffs. Situation. It was in the playoffs. It was in the 7th inning of an epic comeback.
Absolutely.
As you're trying to move you do this crap in April.
Okay.
Okay, and you just made the squad. And you want to show up Jake Arrieta, who's won a Cy Young?
What about doing it in March? We saw for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig bat flipping in March in spring training.
Yeah, it's so Puig, isn't it?
That's who he is.
But again,
right?
it's kind of the guy. I'm still an old schooler. I've always said this, and I'll continue to say it. I've said it to Danny Graves and everybody here. I am cool with all of it. If you want to do the bat flip,
be my guest.
Don't dig in too tightly next time.
Okay.
Or the guy on deck's going to be like, dude, why'd you bat flip? Because now I got to wear one in the ribs because of old school baseball.
If you're going to do it, just understand there are going to be some consequences.
Unwritten rules.
Right?
Write them down. They won't be unwritten. But until they do that, this is how baseball is monitored. And I love it. Yep. It's self-policing. So there's a code. And we all know the code. You break the code. At least if the pitcher thinks you broke the code, somebody's wearing one. And I know people think that that's archaic.
Right.
But guess what? Maybe the next guy won't dig in too damn tightly, and he won't be able to get a little bit more of that plate that the pitcher wants to own. And if your guy just showed me up in a 2-1 game in March in the 4th inning when nothing's on the line,
it's a price to be paid.
I'm going to send a message. And what I love about baseball, and they do this in hockey too, something's going to happen in April and May, early in the year. And then those teams won't meet up again for 3 months.
However,
they'll never forget.
Oh, yes.
Those memories will stay. So, look, like everybody's like, oh, everybody's cool with the bat flip. I love the bat flip. I've always been in favor of it. But I'm also in favor of pitchers trying to take back what they believe is theirs, and that's that strike zone, and that's that plate. So you want to go ahead and show me up? Because you're showing up the pitcher.
Oh, that's disrespecting the pitcher.
There's no other way around that.
No doubt about it.
So you want to do that, cool. But if you piss off the wrong guy, like a Jake Arrieta, remember there are repercussions for your actions.
Just understand that act might cause you to pay the price.